Next.
Hello. Hello, everybody. We'll just wait for a few minutes for everybody to pop on. We are the Reeds, Tom and Lisa Reed, and we are going to talk to you tonight about our blessing bags. This is our 4th annual kickoff of our Reed blessing bags. I can't believe it, we've been doing this for 4 years. So
4 years.
4 years. So I don't know who's been with us before, and so we're gonna kind of go
4 years.
a little bit back. So I don't know. We have a little feedback on our iPad. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about just.
We can get a few minutes here real quick.
Okay. We'll give you a few minutes.
But I mean, you can talk, but we won't get into it until we get people on. So
yeah.
we gotta see who's chiming in here.
So let us know where you're coming in from, and give us some likes and some hearts, and for sure, please share this on your. That would be like the biggest thing that would help us is for you to, if you see us going live, share this on your personal page, because this allows more people to see our project and be a part of it. So yeah, we'll see who is jumping on with us, and we'll give you a couple more
give
minutes.
some time. And yeah, I took off my dress pants today and didn't realize you can see me in my sweatpants. Was trying to do like the upper, like look all nice and stuff like that. But it's Sunday. It's been a full day. We've enjoyed church services, and I've enjoyed meeting with several members of my congregation today. So it's time to relax a little bit and tell you about what we're doing with blessing bags for the homeless, and now this year, kind of our new thing, we've expanded the name to not just be about blessing bags, but blessing our neighbors. So this is kind of exciting. So
yeah.
We got a few people on. Just let us know, write a comment where you're from. Got some folks in South Jordan, Utah, of course. That's where we're coming from. And
give us a thumbs up if you have been a part of us with our project before. If you know about it, you've shared it, any of that stuff, let us know, because we'd love to know who has been a part. We've had a lot of people. We've never done this alone.
No, it's always taken kind of a community to do this. So go ahead, babes. Let's tell them what we got. We got a couple people on, and we know that we'll keep this for later. So you'll hopefully, if you're watching this later, you'll catch up on what we're doing. But
well, before I tell you about this, I'm gonna kind of give you a brief history, like for those people that might not have.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Lisa Reed.
I'm Tom Reed. We are the Reeds.
The Reed family. I don't know. You probably can't see that, but those are our kids.
We live here in South Jordan, Utah, just south of Salt Lake City. We've been in this part of the vineyard for the last 4 years. And
we love it here.
Yeah, we really love where we are and our neighbors.
If you're coming to Utah and you want to live a great place,
come to Daybreak. That's where we
Daybreak.
live. That's the name of our neighborhood. So
we love it.
So let me actually back up, and I want to brag on my wife for just a second, because this all is her. People, I like to be on social media. She does too, but really this is her thing. This has been her dream, her passion for several years, wanting to know what we can do during the holiday to serve those in our community, particularly those who are homeless. And so, she had the gumption, 4 years ago to try this blessing bag project, and it just totally blew our minds at the support and how much we were able to accomplish just in a little amount of time. And we, our inspiration to kind of, keep doing this has been a campaign from our church every year during the holidays called Light the World. And so this is our way that we can light the world, that we can bring light and hope and love during this time of year, especially to our brothers and sisters, our neighbors who might not have a place to sleep at night, who might be a little down on their luck. And I really thank the Lord for my sweet wife and her inspiration to go through with it. I mean, a lot of people say they want to do stuff in the holidays and things like that.
And it's not easy.
I mean, it's not easy.
I mean, it's not hard because we do it with all you, but it definitely is you know, sometimes seems kind of overwhelming, but it always works out.
Amen.
Always works out, which I know that's the reason why we're supposed to do it, is it always ends up way past our dreams and ideas. And I wanted to throw in too that it's been, one of my children said to me the other day, like, they were on some social media or whatever, and the question was asked, does your family have any Christmas traditions?
Mm-hmm.
And she shared about the blessing bags, and we just had an opportunity to talk about that and how it has impacted her. And so, that, I mean, not trying to boast, but I mean, that is just, it's a great be able to share this with our kids, and instill
Absolutely.
in them. I mean, as parents, right? You always want to instill some good things into your kids, and I think they too have kind of got the bug, the service bug, and especially especially serving the homeless. Like,
Mm-hmm.
all my kids, whenever they see people down on their luck, we just saw somebody the other day by Costco, and my daughter was like, "You should probably give them something." And unfortunately, I didn't have a blessing bag in my car, so gonna change that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have a couple of dollars, and I gave. So
Yeah.
you never know. You never know. It's just one thing that I choose as my personal thing is if I have something to give, I just give. I don't make the judgment of where that money is gonna go or be used. It's just, if I have it, then God has asked me to share.
Yeah, and one of the scriptures in our faith is it just asks the question: aren't we all beggars? Right? Don't we all need someone or something else to lift us up, to help us in various different times? We all are beggars, and so there's no judgment. We love our neighbors and our homeless neighbors, and so we try and do just a little something to brighten their day. So Lisa had this great idea, like I said, 4 years ago. She might have seen something on Pinterest or somewhere like that.
I don't know where. Yeah,
I don't know where it really came from.
I think I did, but I expanded it because in talking to some other people that have some connections to homeless people and what the real need is.
Right.
And we can't. I mean, that would be a huge bag if we were able to get all the things that those people need. But we felt like these were some of the items that were in particular, things that they could use.
So we'll kind of show you what these bags are, and then we'll kind of extend an invitation for you to help us. So
here is one of the bags.
Right.
So
So this is a completed blessing bag.
very well loved bag.
This one is we'll say unisex or gender
Yes.
neutral.
We did expand last year.
Right.
One of the needs that I'm embarrassed. Well, I shouldn't be embarrassed. Whatever. Move forward. So we realized that there was a need also to expand our blessing bags to
Include
feminine products.
Right.
So I was like, wow, yeah, absolutely. So we have definitely a unisex bag, and then we also include, we do a good portion of bags that have feminine products.
Right. So, but this is the standard bag.
This
It's
is
a
the standard
1 gallon Ziploc baggie, right? And in it we
Super
put
easy.
several things that have we been told are helpful to our neighbors, right? So, for example, water bottle and a
here's-
little drink mix. Just a little something.
That's
to
a
sip
treat. Like, I don't know, like if you just got water, that's awesome. But like that, I think to me that would feel like a real treat. That's
Have a little something extra, spice it up a little bit,
So,
right? We
there's that.
have several hygiene products, so we always include toothbrush and toothpaste. And for toothbrushes, we make sure, just for hygiene purposes, that they are individually wrapped, that they're not coming in a pack of 5 or 6 or something like that, where we take them out individually. But we accept, and we'll talk more about how we put these bags together. We accept these, toothbrush and toothpaste travel size is really all we need. We also have in here deodorant And then we have like shampoo or body wash, something like that we always include. And then we also include then hand sanitizer. Again, something to just keep you clean, and you know, just having that hand sanitizer I think can be really helpful.
Yeah. And then another a treat that's not going to melt or anything like that. So I mean, you can't put like applesauce or things like that could expire. But granola bar, which also adds, you know, some protein, give you some treat. So granola bar, breath mints, again, another treat, or just, you know, I don't know, almost or not, we all need a little fresh breath.
Exactly.
So
that's some of our kids, but that's a different story. Sorry about that.
So,
I go on the tangent.
We do not have it included this year. We are adding a little Christmas treat, so like probably a peppermint candy. So
yeah,
that was
like
something that was shared with us to maybe include as just something fun for Christmas.
Yeah, and here in Utah, you know, winters can get kind of chilly. Very cold. So we go ahead and we include a hat, a knit hat. We include our little socks here and gloves. Okay, so just something to give them some kind of protection, additional protection. And then we also include some hand warmers. So just a little pack of hand warmers in there, as well as the gloves, socks, and hats, something to keep them warm. And like Lisa said, this all fits easily in a 1-gallon bag. And so it's very portable, and the bag itself becomes usable as well. So it really works how we do this, and it's really easy kind of for us. You know, we started this with 7 blessing bags. We have a family of, you know, we have 5 children, 2 of us. And so we started with 7, and keeping them in our car was something simple that we saw somebody on the street, you could hand out a full blessing bag.
And this is so inexpensive, everybody. Like, this is, like, how many times I don't know. Maybe you guys don't, but I blow $5, $6, $7 pretty frequently. Like, just, you know, like, it's not
Starbucks, Starbucks.
You know, it's, so it really is not that expensive.
Yeah, each bag, we've kind of worked it out depending on where you actually procure stuff. And again, this is if you want to contribute product or things like that. We've spent a lot of time at the Dollar Tree, and that's always helped us to keep costs low. And so every bag is about $7, but we have what?
Give or
1,
take
2,
a
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items that's under.
But some things come in packs, you know, like
right.
those.
So there's $1 for 10 of these. So these are just 10 cents a piece, right?
Right.
And we usually get toothbrushes in combination, 3 for $1 and things like that. So
or, you know, waters, right? You can go to Costco.
Costco get $4.
Or even the dollar store. I think you can get, you know,
right.
waters.
So these at the max.
My point
it might be $7 to fill a bag, right? And so this year our goal is actually to get all the stuff that we need, all these items here, to make 300 blessing bags. 300. That's a huge number, but we've been very close to that. You know, last 2 years we've really exceeded our expectations.
Last year I think it was 248, 245, something like that. So, and those were very well used.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, when she says use it. What we do this, and we'll do this again this year, we've actually partnered with Fill the Pot Ministry, which is kind of an homeless outreach ministry that's run by Jay and Tony Ragsdale from Calvary Baptist Church here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Love them.
They couldn't be with us tonight to do this, but they are the place that we take, once we've collected all of the blessing bags, all the materials, assembled them, all things like that, then we take them down to Fill the Pot Ministry. Their ministry is there on Sunday mornings to provide a hot meal, any kind of clothing that they're able to get, and then we've added these blessing bags around the holidays to give to all the people that come through. And truly, they get 200 to 300 people that come through every Sunday to get, you know, a meal and to see what, you know, kinds of things they might have that might help them.
So that might even, I mean, I'm just giving a little plug for that. I mean, if you're here locally and you want to have a service opportunity other than, you know, in addition or other, you can always contact them, and they can have your family schedule a time for your family or your group or whatever.
Yeah, they need to know in advance. They
Yeah,
can't just have people
absolutely.
kind of show up on the day of. And so, if you wanna PM us either on Blessing Our Neighbors or Lisa and I on our individual Facebook pages, we're happy to put you in contact with Fill the Pot Ministry. But this year we want to take 300 of those. And so, how do we do this? What do we do, babes, every year to kind of make this all happen?
Oh, I'm not. Just like
The website.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. Well,
we need your help. We can't do this all alone.
Yes. I
So
just didn't know where.
We got help. We have help in two different ways. Okay, and so the first way is we have a website, and we've had a website every year where you can pledge items that you will actually donate individually or to us. So let's just say your family decides that you want to contribute 10 hats to our blessing bags. We'd love to do that. So we have a website, and the website URL is blessingourneighbors.com. That's blessingourneighbors.com. On there you can go, and there's actually a sign up to where you can say, hey, our family will commit to bring 10 hats. And so now we know we only need 290 more hats in order to fill our goal of 300. Or I want to do socks, or I want to pledge water. And then between now and actually December 12th, we would ask that once you pledge that, to make sure those items get to our home. We're starting a little earlier this year, which is great. So we got basically a month, because we'll deliver these blessing bags on Sunday, December 15th to Fill the Pot Ministry. And so we'd like to get stuff as early as possible, because that really makes it easier to coordinate the assembly towards the end. And actually, so the date, we got to move the date up for the assembly, actually, because we got to have all the stuff ready to assemble. We usually do it the week, sometime during the week before, or over the weekend.
We'll put that on the website of what day
you'll get more
cutoff.
details. Yeah, we'll get the cutoff to actually get marked. So it may be a simple thing that you and your family, or maybe you go on Amazon. So I remember Abby Cox went out and actually got a whole bunch of, I think she did the shampoo.
No, she did the granola.
Oh, granola bars. So she went on Amazon
and got
like, 144 granola bars and sent them to us and had them delivered. And so good, we were good. And
but she was able to go to the website and say that she was donating 140. So
yeah, so that's why you go on the website, you pledge how much you do, and then you deliver it to us. Our address is on the Facebook page and also on blessingourneighbors.com, so you know where to have something shipped or where you want to bring something. I have a lot of friends in Utah. I'm giving a shout out to Pat Erickson and her husband, who have always donated either completed bags or different products here, and they bring them to our house. So that's one way, is to pledge individual items.
You can pledge, and so again, it's blessingourneighbors.com. And then specifically, it's the donate tab, which you'll be able to find the information where you can either sign up to pledge, and then also he probably was going to talk about online, like.
Rod, wait for a second.
Okay.
Hold on. So you can do individual things, or one of the things I've heard from other people is maybe their church youth group or maybe their family decides that they're going to do their own stuff and just give it to us.
And we already have somebody doing that.
So they've assembled their own full blessing bags and brought them to us. A family of 7 brought, 7 full blessing bags. They went out and got the hat, they got the deodorant, they got the toothpaste, all that stuff, put them in bags, brought them to our house so we could take them. And so when you do that as well, you go on the website, on the donate, and you actually pledge and say, okay, we got 10 hats, 10 socks, 10 gloves, 10 hand warmers.
On that donate page is also a list of the specific items in this bag.
Yep.
So if you want to make a completed bag, all that's on there.
Easy peasy. And we've done this for years. So if you have any questions, you can always PM us, direct message us, all that kind of stuff. So that's one, is actually contributing product. But we know that we have friends all over the world, right? I mean, it's just...
Tom has friends all over the world.
Listen, you got friends all over the world too, but since we have people all over the world who may not be able to send product, they've been so generous in donating money.
Yes.
And then we go out and use that money to actually purchase the product ourselves. Now, we're in the process of taking Blessing Our Neighbors to be a 501c. We haven't done that yet, so we can't say that your donation is tax deductible, unfortunately, yet. But we're working towards that. But any donation goes directly to actually getting product for the blessing bags and helping with Fill the Pot ministry. So if you want to go to, we've got a way you can donate through Venmo or PayPal. Those are the two ways. If you want to bring cash by the house, if you see me out on the street and want to slip me a C note.
Unfortunately, no checks. I think checks are kind of of the past.
Checks are of the past. So we Venmo.
It's easier.
Yeah, so we Venmo. So our Venmo is at Blessing Our Neighbors is what you do for Venmo, and again, that's on the website as well.
Yeah.
And the PayPal link also to donate money. And then what we'll do is we'll go either maybe order things from Amazon and have it shipped to us with your money. Thank you. Or we'll go
sometimes
out
we hit all the dollars.
We start calling all the Dollar Trees and like, okay, do y'all have 36 of this? And do you have 12 of this?
We have some good friends
yes.
at the Dollar Stores.
Okay, we got you. We got a box of 48 hats waiting for you, Tom. I'm like, great. Come over there, use the money that's been donated, and we are able to get what we need. So we just invite you to take time maybe this year to light the world, to bless your neighbor. By participating with us in this year's blessing bags for the homeless, which is now in our 4th year. I can't believe we've continued to do this. The only reason we've done this is because we have so much support from our family, our friends, and neighbors all
and now people are just asking about it. Like I've had people, I was like, oh, I better get on it.
They was pressuring me. Like, Tom, I'm ready to donate, We got people like, I got your hand warmers. I got your hand warmers ready. I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell you when you can send those over. So,
I love that.
Yep.
I love that.
So any question, if you're in the chat at all and watching this, let us know. We'd love to answer any questions that you have. I'm looking here. I'm not seeing any questions, but give us some love. Give us some likes or something in here. Let us know that you're back there to support us. And go to blessingourneighbors.com to learn more about this Blessing Bags for the Homeless project that we're doing this year as part of Light the World.
And just another plug, because I know we've been in a position, which is kind of where this whole project kind of came in, is that we didn't have financial means to really donate. People were donating to us. So it's free for you to just share this on your social media.
Yes.
So please like,
share,
love.
subscribe.
So we're on,
hit that,
we are on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think we already said that, but
We're on Instagram Live actually over there.
I forget.
Okay.
But so Instagram, Blessing Our Neighbors, and Facebook, Blessing Our Neighbors.
You know it. The website.
Share our website.
blessingourneighbors.com.
That would be the best thing that you guys could do if you can't.
Help us expand our reach.
Yeah.
Help us bless more people this year.
Because my dream is to take this. I love blessing bags, but the reason why we changed it to Blessing Our Neighbors is I have bigger dreams on this.
And
so
we would even love to expand this to other cities. Once we get kind of our 501c and we start working with maybe various community partners around the country, we may expand even just the blessing bags across, the nation, across the world.
Love that.
However we can do it. We, want to love our brothers and sisters and show them at this time of the year that they are not forgotten, that they're not invisible, but that people love and care for them. And so this is just a small token of what we can do in blessing our neighbors.
And again, thank you for the love, all that. I mean, none of this has ever happened with just the 7 of us.
Yeah.
So, and it's always been just a faith promoting, a very touching. I think we come home every time I come but also just emotionally touched because there's some good people.
Mm-hmm.
Good people. I think sometimes we make that, that homeless people that,
there's
whatever.
a stigma, but
we don't know. I always think we never know people's story.
Mm-hmm.
Homeless or not. None of us know each other's story. Maybe you're not homeless, but you're struggling. Mm-hmm. We all have something that we're struggling with, and the best thing that, you hear it all the time in church or school or whatever, is the best way to get out of your own stuff is to serve others.
That's right.
So.
So, and when you're in service of your fellow being, you're in service of your God. And you've done it to one of the least of these, thy brethren, you've done it unto him. So we say, God bless. Thank you for taking time to listen to us. Hopefully you'll join us, and we'll just keep you updated as our progress between now and when we deliver on December 15th. So thanks, y'all. Love you.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna run and now turn the thing off. So when you see me in my sweatpants, don't make fun of me. I gotta stop it at some point.
All right. See ya.